All right, very good topic today, Christians and peer pressure. I'm sure a lot of you guys have been through this as Christians. You want to protect your testimonies, you want to make sure your testimony in the Lord's really good, while at the same time, you're in situations, you're in social situations wherein people want you to do certain things, like maybe people ask you to drink, or people ask you to talk to girls. If you're a guy, they're like, hey, talk to her, man, talk to her. Or if you're a girl and there's a guy flirting with you, and you just don't want anything to do with flirting, and you're just there for your friends, and they're like, girl, you give him some attention, he's obviously interested in you, he likes you, you should do something about it. So what do you guys do with that, right? Now, before we get in, we got to understand, and when it comes to peer pressure, there's usually there's several factors we don't see, we overlook those, and as Christians, we're just kind of like, I don't want to go through with that. And then here's what happens: either you shy away, and yeah, you're a Christian, you protected your testimony in the sense that you didn't sin, but at the same time, you're gonna look very socially weak or socially devalued, and you hate yourself for it, and you think of some ways of how to redeem yourself, but then it's just too late. At other times, you sound like a jerk. You just attack and go, oh, how dare you do this to me? I don't want to do that. You're a jerk for, and it just starts this fight when it shouldn't have happened. So take a look at a few factors. First and foremost, you gotta know, when it comes to peer pressure, the intention, you gotta see the intention. Is it positive or negative intention? So I'm gonna make a situation. You're in a party, okay? You're in the party of a very good friend of yours, and everyone's friends there, and there are some people that you don't know. And a lot of people are drinking, you're not, and someone comes up to you and says, bro, you gotta drink, come on, right? So that's a positive intention. That's positive. He just wants you to have fun. He thinks that you drinking is gonna be fun. He misses you, maybe he wants to drink with you, so the intention's positive. Now, if it's a positive intention, that's great. Others have negative intentions. Negative intentions would be like, bro, you gotta hit on that girl, she's interested in you, so and so said from so and so and heard from so and so that she likes you, that she's in love with you, man, you gotta do something. So that's kind of like maybe more negative. Maybe he wants you to sleep with her, to fornicate, things like that. Or it could be worse, it could be kind of like a bully, like they want you to do something just to put pressure on you because they want to exert what we call social dominance. Okay, so intentions, you got to look at the intentions. Is it positive or negative? And then you got to look at the method. Is the method positive or is the method negative? So positive methods include, come on bro, let's just have fun. So it's very positive. It's very, come on bro, come on, here's a beer. It's cold, it's great, it's delicious, it's Heineken or it's whatever brand, it's Blue Moon, here you go bro. Positive method. Negative method is like, come on bro, don't be a killjoy, don't be a little girl, don't be a sissy, or man, I can't believe you're such a KJ, you and your faith, your faith again. That's negative. He's putting you down to do something you don't want to do, right? So first, take a look at the intention. Is it positive or negative? Then look at the method. Is it positive or negative? All right? After that, you gotta know that you're mentally prepared before you enter the situation. If you're going to a party, you gotta ready yourself in case peer pressure happens. If you're going to a dinner, if you know that your coworkers always love to drink after work and they always do the same old stuff, and it's always peer pressure, so you got to know what you're supposed to do. You got to be mentally prepared. All right, now I'm going to teach you some phrases, some key powerful phrases, and some ways to handle it. Okay, so you got to be very quick mentally. You got to find out, okay, is the intention positive or negative? Is the method positive or negative? All right, and later on this becomes instinct. Again, social skills can be learned. Social skills are necessary skills in life that schools don't teach us. Well, at least they don't teach us consciously, right? So here we go. Let's talk about it. First, positive intentions and positive methods. So both are positive. Someone says, bro, you gotta drink, man. I miss you. We miss you a lot. You haven't hung out with us for a long time. Here's a beer. We're so excited. Just drink, man. Just drink. And you don't want to drink, right? Like, you have your reasons, whatever reasons they may be. Let's say you've been hitting the gym and you know that beer and yeast and alcohol is going to ruin your gains, or it's going to ruin your efforts or all of that stuff, or you just don't want to drink for whatever reason. So you can state your reason just once with higher energy levels. You got to use higher energy level. You got to be you got to give a positive reason and a higher energy level, or maybe just the same, and give the person a compliment, and you give no other reason. All right, so higher energy, one reason, one compliment. So you could say something as simple as, bro, man, I love that you're here, love that you're here. I just can't drink tonight, not gonna happen. Been watching my health. That's it. Been watching my health, can't drink tonight. Thanks for the offer. Positive, high energy, or equal energy, compliment. You could say something like, dude, thank you, that beer is gonna be great, but I'm watching my health, can't happen tonight, man. Sorry, but thanks. That's it. High energy, positive, one reason. Now, if they repeat the peer pressure, please don't add more reasons, okay? Don't be like, oh, I just did 6 reps or 2 sets of 8 reps in the gym, or oh, you know what, I've got this early training thing tomorrow morning and I might not be able to wake up, and then you start going, oh, you don't have to do that. Don't add more reasons. You've given your reason. If you add more reasons, they're going to try to counter it, and then it's going to be a night of never-ending back and forth. So what you're telling, not just the person, but everyone else in the group, is that your reason should be sufficient. No one should be allowed to push you to give more reasons, because you've got your reasons, it's valid, it's legit, and that's your decision. That's the subconscious message you're giving everyone else. And everyone's going to get the cue, right? Everyone's going to get it. Now, if they keep continuing, let's say he does it like 3rd time, 4th time, it's getting old, it's getting tiring, right? You repeat the exact same reason with the exact same level of energy, you're still giving your compliments, but they just won't stop. That's where you change gears for a bit. Most people will get this, especially if they're friends, right? You would kind of like maybe pull the person aside and you lower your voice, you lower your tone. So it's from high energy, you suddenly just lower your tone and you go, hey man, I really appreciate that you're here. I love that we're hanging out. You've come at me like 4, 5, 6 times about this already. It's really not going to happen tonight. Thank you, but you really just got to stop, man. It's not going to happen. Thank you. So you're still positive. You still have that smile. You're still high energy, but you're lowering your voice. So why you're doing that? You're trying to correct him, but you don't want to make him embarrassed. You don't want to embarrass him in front of everyone. Those who see will realize, oh man, that guy is serious. He's really not going to drink. He's probably saying something, I can't hear it. It's probably something kind of serious. And, so you take him by the shoulder, you give him a kind of like a hug, or like a side hug maybe, and just be like, man, thank you so much for your concern, but really not going to happen. I'm really watching my health. So just don't ask me again, really. All right? So they'll get it. They'll really get it. Because most of the time, people our age, they already have understandings of social cues and social skills. So they already kind of get that. All right? Now, if you want to know about how to deal with it, if it's a boss, right? If it's your boss, if you're hanging out with some colleagues and it's your employer or someone of a higher rank or a superior rank, there's one key phrase I'm going to teach you guys that is very, very helpful, very, very powerful. So the boss says, man, come on, drink with us, man. Be one with the group and, all of that stuff. Same story, same everything, same procedure, but add one phrase. And you can use this in social skills too, but social parties, but it works so much better with a boss. You just say the phrase, I just don't feel that it would be right. You're pushing a moral thing. I just don't feel it's gonna be right. They don't have to ask you why. Why isn't it right? I just don't feel it's gonna be right. Why? Well, you can give maybe a reason, just one reason. I'm a Christian. I don't feel like it would be right for me to get tipsy or drunk. Or, I'm a Christian. I don't really want to hit on her. It's against my convictions as a Christian. I really don't feel it would be right. That one phrase, I don't feel it would be right, should you're asking respect from others, and everyone else will feel that. Okay? Now, this is a part one. Please listen to part two if you want to learn about the other stuff.